This just in, Bungie just released more news on the 109 update. It says locked room keys are guaranteed to drop from Wardens for the remainder of the season. Additionally, map events like Intercept, Lockdown, Warden Spawns Convoy, and Anomaly will now be guaranteed on each run, so you can benefit from their better rewards even more often. Then they go in to talk about new things that we should expect from the UESC. Expect increases in UESC presence from Tau Ceti 4 in response to runner activity. New Warden encounters. Wardens can spawn at new POIs in Perimeter, Dire Marsh, and Outpost. UESC dropship flyovers and crash sites. UESC aerial activity has increased dramatically on Perimeter. Use this as an opportunity to seize their supplies. Then lastly, stay vigilant. The UESC will be deploying a new threat on Dire Marsh and Perimeter to help shut down runner activity. And this is a really good update for those worried about loot and getting into Cryo Archive this last week. We want more players to have their shot at Cryo Archive before the season closes, so the map will be available every day starting on May 21st through the end of the season on June 2nd. Those of you worried about losing it all at the Lose Everything Factory, don't worry, we'll be sending you a free Cryo Archive sponsored kit to your mailbox every day during this time. For my Rook runners, this one's for you. One of the big perks of doing runs with Rook is being able to sneak around the UESC, and we have a buff to Signal Mask to make it easier to avoid detection. Signal Mask remains active for longer when sprinting. The range at which AI will detect your footsteps when Signal Mask is active has been reduced. And we do see a change here to key templates. The feedback around key templates has been loud and clear. They have not been fun to engage with. Getting down and losing your key has created an incentive to play extra passive and hide somewhere on the map until you can exfil as quickly as possible. For the rest of Season 1, templates will be changed to be compromised rather than fragile. We think hunting for matter fixatives that drop from commanders and other enemies will be a more interesting way to charge your keys. This will also prevent the keys from being destroyed during the match and allow for you to possibly loot these keys off other crews you best. Then lastly, they add, we'll also be creating new places for deluxe keys to drop, so there's now another chance for valuable loot on every map. After update 109, there will be a chance for deluxe keys to drop from every wall safe you loot. And then for those still worried about the reset, they go into detail about what exactly it's going to affect. So starting off with runner level, ranked level, faction level and upgrades, credits and other currencies, exceptions, Lux and Silk, all items in your inventory and vault, purchases unlocked by schemas, messages, rewards, and returned items in your mailbox, priority contracts, exception, first contract for each faction, gear granting seasonal codex entries for runner level and ranked. Now here they go on to say what it doesn't affect. It says cosmetics and weapon unlocked and redeemed during Season 1. That one's a little bit confusing. Codex challenges, including partial progress except runner and ranked levels, combat, feats, loot, map, runner, and title. Faction unlocks, access to each faction you had previously unlocked is retained. No need to repeat liaison contracts. Initial priority contracts, completion status of the first contract for each faction is retained. Lux and Silk balances, and rewards past progress. Then lastly, they go on to say that depending on which level you reached, you're going to be getting all of the sponsored kits above. So if you got to level 10, you're going to be getting the enhanced, 25, the enhanced and the other enhanced above it, level 50, the Lux 2 enhanced, and level 75 superior, and the other 3 that are above it as well. And of course, with Season 2, we're going to be getting the Night Marsh Zone, a new runner shell, new weapons, a new system to customize your runner shell stats called the Cradle, faster faction progress, several quality of life updates based on your feedback, and more. And at the bottom, they give us a little preview of what Night Marsh is going to look like. Looks very creepy, a lot of places to hide, and like the tension's going to be very high. One thing they didn't mention in those notes that they did mention in a separate post is that they're going to be temporarily increasing runner level XP by 50% along with faction XP as well.